Have you ever woken up after what seemed like a full night of sleep, 8, maybe even 9 hours, only to feel like you didn't sleep at all? Maybe your body aches a little more than usual, your eyes feel heavy, and your energy just isn't there. You sit at the breakfast table, coffee in hand, wondering, why am I still so tired? If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. As we get older, sleep changes. It's one of those things nobody really prepares you for, like reading glasses or finding yourself turning the TV volume up higher than you used to. You think, I slept all night, I should be full of energy, but instead, it feels like your body missed the memo. Today, we're going to talk about exactly that. Why, even after what feels like a full night of rest, you might still be feeling drained, and more importantly, what you can do about it. We'll go over 5 simple yet powerful changes you can make that could help you sleep better, feel more refreshed, and even start your mornings with a little more pep in your step. These aren't complicated medical tricks or fancy gadgets, they're habits you can start building today, no matter your age. Let's start with something that might surprise you. Just because you were in bed for 8 hours doesn't mean you were getting quality sleep. You see, as we age, our sleep becomes lighter and more fragmented. We spend less time in deep sleep, the stage that's really responsible for helping us recover, heal, and restore our energy. So, if you're tossing and turning, waking up to use the bathroom, or just not slipping into that deep rest, your body is technically resting, but it's not truly recharging. One thing that can make a big difference here is your evening routine. Think back to the last few nights. What were you doing an hour before bed? If you're like most people, maybe you were watching TV, checking your phone, or going over the next day's to-do list in your head. And that's perfectly normal, but it might also be interfering with your sleep more than you realize. Our brains need time to wind down. That's especially true after 60, when our natural production of melatonin, the sleep hormone, starts to drop. That means our internal clocks don't always get the clear go-to-sleep signal like they used to. So, creating a calming bedtime routine, even if it's just 20 minutes long, can help. Maybe it's reading a physical book with a warm lamp on, doing some gentle stretching, or listening to soft music. Try turning off bright screens at least an hour before bed. That blue light from phones and TVs? It tells your brain it's still daytime, which can make it harder to fall and stay asleep. Now, another sneaky reason you might be feeling tired in the morning? Poor breathing during sleep. And no, I'm not just talking about snoring, although that can be a sign. Conditions like sleep apnea, where your breathing starts and stops throughout the night, are more common than you might think, especially after 60. The tricky part is, a lot of people don't even realize they have it. They just wake up feeling groggy, maybe with a dry mouth or a slight headache, and chalk it up to age. But the truth is, if your brain and body aren't getting enough oxygen during the night, they're working harder just to get through sleep, and that leaves you drained come morning. If you suspect this might be happening, talk to your doctor. There are simple tests that can be done, even at home, to see what's going on. And treatments have come a long way, they're not nearly as uncomfortable or complicated as they used to be. Addressing this could change everything for your energy and even your heart health. Let's also talk about something that doesn't get nearly enough attention, movement. Now, I'm not saying you need to start running marathons or doing intense workouts. But the truth is, staying physically active, even in gentle ways, helps your sleep more than most people realize. Our bodies are designed to move. When we don't use up enough energy during the day, our sleep drive, the part of us that tells our brain, hey, time to shut down, doesn't kick in as strongly. Try adding just a bit more movement into your day, especially earlier on. A short morning walk, some light gardening, even a few minutes of stretching or slow dancing to your favorite oldies in the kitchen, yes, that counts too. The more we keep our bodies in motion, the better they rest at night. Plus, movement helps with stiffness, mood, and even memory. It's one of those win-win habits that just keeps on giving. And here's something a lot of folks overlook: hydration. You might be thinking, what does water have to do with sleep? More than you'd expect. Dehydration, even mild, can lead to muscle cramps, headaches, and a restless feeling in your body that keeps you from relaxing fully. As we age, our sense of thirst fades, so we might not even realize when we're not drinking enough. The key here is to sip throughout the day, but ease up in the evening so you're not waking up all night to use the bathroom. Try having a big glass of water mid-morning, another in the afternoon, and a small one with dinner. That way, you stay hydrated, but don't flood your system before bed. Now that we've looked at how your evening habits, breathing, movement, and hydration can play a role in how rested you feel, it's time to explore something even deeper, something that often goes unnoticed, but could be silently affecting your sleep quality every single night. And the deeper thing we've just mentioned is stress, or rather, the quiet worries that creep into your mind, even when you're lying quietly in bed. Don't be surprised if you find yourself waking up at 2 or 3 a.m., not because of noise, not because of pain, but simply because your mind won't rest. As we age, we may be dealing with a variety of worries: health, children, finances, or even changes in our daily lives. And sometimes, those worries aren't obvious, they're insidious, knocking on the door of our minds whenever things get quiet. Your body is trying to sleep, but your mind is busy. The solution here isn't to stop worrying. If it were that easy, everyone would be doing it. Instead, you can create moments of mental relaxation at the end of the day. One simple way is to journal before bed. No need to write long, just a few lines will do. What are you worried about? What are you grateful for today? When you get those thoughts out of your head and onto paper, you're telling your brain, we can leave this for tomorrow. Another great way to do this is to try some slow, deep breathing before bed. You don't need to do any yoga or advanced meditation. Just lie still, close your eyes, and try breathing in for 4 seconds, holding it for 4 seconds, and breathing out for 6 seconds. Repeat this a few times. Slow breathing helps your nervous system shift from alert to relaxed. And when your body is on the rest switch, sleep naturally becomes much easier. Now, if you've tried changing your evening routine, getting more exercise, drinking enough water, and clearing your mind, but still feel tired in the morning, it may be something that few people pay attention to: your morning routine. You might be thinking, what's the big deal about waking up in the morning? But in fact, what you do in the first 30 minutes after opening your eyes can set the tone for your entire day, and the rest of your night. First things first, sunlight. As soon as you wake up, if you open a window or step outside and expose your eyes to natural light, your body will receive a powerful signal to reset its internal clock. This will boost melatonin production in the evening, improving your sleep later on. If you're stuck indoors with soft yellow lights all day, your body won't know when it's daytime and when it's nighttime. That messes up your sleep cycle and can leave you feeling tired all day. Second, avoid lying in bed once you're awake. You might think, just 10 more minutes, but that's actually making you feel more tired. When you lie around half asleep and half awake, your body isn't properly activated. It's best to get up, stretch, and walk around a bit, even go to the kitchen to pour yourself a glass of warm water, or go out to the balcony to get some fresh air. Your body will thank you with more clarity. Third, eat breakfast. Many older adults skip breakfast because they're not hungry or feel unnecessary. But breakfast helps wake up the digestive system, stabilize blood sugar, and help regulate the hormone cortisol, a hormone that plays a big role in energy and sleep cycles. A light but filling breakfast like oatmeal, hard-boiled eggs, or whole grain toast will help your body function more smoothly throughout the day, and you'll sleep better at night. And don't forget the emotional factor. Sometimes just starting the day with a positive quote, a favorite song, or a quick phone call with a loved one can have a ripple effect on your mood and energy for the rest of the day. Sleep isn't just about the night, it's about how you live and feel during the day. You see, sometimes the reason you're still tired after 8 hours of sleep isn't about the number of hours you sleep, but the quality of your sleep and how you support your body from the inside out. And the great thing is, you don't have to change everything at once. Just pick one thing, whatever you've heard and feels right, and go from there. Because the truth is, better sleep isn't just about what you do at night. It's about how you support your body and mind throughout the entire day. And one more important area that often gets overlooked, especially as we age, is nutrition. You might be thinking, I eat pretty well, I'm not skipping meals, and that's great. But when it comes to sleep, it's not just what you eat, it's when and how you eat that can really make a difference. As we get older, our metabolism slows down, digestion can become a bit more sensitive, and our blood sugar tends to fluctuate more. All of that can impact how deeply we sleep and how refreshed we feel the next day. Let's say you're having a big, heavy dinner late in the evening, maybe something rich, salty, or spicy. Your digestive system has to work overtime while you're trying to wind down. That can lead to discomfort, heartburn, or even subtle disturbances you don't notice until you wake up feeling like you barely rested. Instead, try having your larger meals earlier in the day, and keep dinner light and easy to digest. Soups, steamed veggies, or a bit of lean protein with some whole grains can do wonders for your nighttime rest. And here's something you might not expect: what you don't eat can be just as important. Some people unknowingly go to bed a little too hungry. Maybe you skipped dinner, or you had just a salad, and then find yourself waking up in the middle of the night. That drop in blood sugar can actually trigger your body to become alert again. A small bedtime snack with some protein and a complex carb, like a spoonful of peanut butter on whole grain toast, or a few almonds with a banana, might be exactly what your body needs to stay asleep. Now, let's talk caffeine. I know, many of us love our coffee or tea. It's warm, comforting, and part of the routine. But as we age, our bodies process caffeine more slowly. That afternoon cup that used to be fine at 3 or 4 p.m. might now be lingering in your system well into the night. If you're waking up restless or having trouble falling asleep, try switching to herbal tea in the afternoon and keeping the coffee to just the morning hours. It doesn't mean giving it up, it just means adjusting the timing. Another quiet culprit that affects sleep quality? Medications. Now, I'm not here to tell anyone to stop taking their prescriptions, far from it. But it's worth knowing that many common medications, even ones we've taken for years, can disrupt sleep patterns. Some might make you drowsy at the wrong time of day, others might increase nighttime urination or cause vivid dreams. If your sleep has changed since starting a new medication, or even if you've just noticed a gradual shift, it's a good idea to talk with your doctor or pharmacist. Sometimes, simply adjusting the timing or switching to a similar alternative can make all the difference. And lastly, let's talk about something just as essential as food, movement, and routines: mindset. Because how you think about your sleep can directly influence how well you rest. Have you ever found yourself lying in bed, staring at the ceiling, thinking, "Here we go again. Another night of no sleep?" That kind of internal dialogue, though completely understandable, can create a cycle of stress and expectation that makes sleep even harder to come by. What if, instead, you gave yourself permission to rest without pressure? Even if you're just lying quietly, breathing slowly, with your eyes closed, that still counts. Your body is still recovering. And reminding yourself that you don't need to force sleep often takes away the anxiety around it. You can even try telling yourself, gently, "It's okay. My body knows how to rest." This simple shift can bring surprising results. And if you wake up in the middle of the night, instead of getting frustrated, try something calming. Sit up and read something light. Do a few gentle stretches. Sip some warm herbal tea. Let your body ease back into sleep without pressure. The more kind and patient you are with yourself, the more your body will respond with peace. So, as we bring this conversation together, let's take a moment to reflect. Your body, your mind, your routines, they're all deeply connected. And sleep isn't a luxury, it's a foundation for feeling your best, no matter your age. The beautiful thing is, you don't have to overhaul your entire life overnight. Small steps make a big difference. Start with one thing. Maybe tonight, you'll turn off your screen a little earlier. Maybe tomorrow morning, you'll step outside and soak in some sunlight for a few minutes. Or maybe you'll give yourself grace the next time sleep doesn't come so easily. Each step is a message to your body that says, you matter. Your rest matters. Your well-being matters. And trust me, it's never too late to start feeling better. You deserve to wake up energized. You deserve to move through your day with joy. And you absolutely deserve a good night's rest. If any of this resonated with you, or if you've tried something that's helped you sleep better, I'd love to hear from you. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's keep this conversation going, because we can all learn from each other. And if you found this helpful, go ahead and give this video a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more tips like this, all designed to help you feel strong, rested, and confident in this amazing stage of life. Here's to living your best life, refreshed, restored, and fully awake to every beautiful moment that lies ahead.